her to make us Carnitas Verdes with a smoky black bean salsa from her brand new book, Latin Comfort Foods Made Healthy. That's right, made healthy. Please welcome Chef Ingrid Hoffmann to our home. Welcome. So glad to have you.
Thanks for having me. You say that so deliciously.
Oh, what's that?
Salsa verde.
Salsa verde. I try my best, Ingrid. Also, Lindy and Wes smelled that permeating through the house, so they insisted they stick around. And Paige was like, I'm getting in on this action. Getting in on the action.
Smart people you are.
So you were giving a healthy makeover to one of the most popular dishes, at least here in California. Everybody loves carnitas.
I am Colombian, but like you said, who doesn't love Mexican food? It's one of my favorites. But a normal plate of carnitas can run you around 1,300 calories.
Wait, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I know, don't be shocked. Don't worry. No, this is 280 the entire plate, so you can have it.
You just gave me chills. I thought I was making a healthier choice at the Mexican restaurant. I'll have the carnitas.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But, all right, well, but you've taken it all out. Like you said, this is roughly a little bit.
Deconstructed, modernized, simplified it. I will say this is not the way you make a traditional carnitas, but this is the way I've made it for myself, and you guys will tell me what you think of it. It's got all the flavors that it needs. Easy. Normally you use a pork butt and you cook it long and slow, covered in lard.
Yeah.
I've used, instead of a pork butt, I've used a pork shoulder, slightly less fat, and I've cooked it in water. Not to worry, we are going to make up for that flavor.
So all you did was boil it in water?
Boil it in water 45 minutes, remove it. Then I brown it in a little bit of light coconut milk with a little bit of fresh orange juice, and look at the difference of how it looks browned.
Wow.
So that coconut milk light is going to give you a little bit of that taste and the softening, moisturizing that the carnitas get when they're made in the lard. Much cleaner version. Now that we're done with that, let me show you the next steps. We're gonna make a salsa verde, which is super easy. I've got my Dutch oven is warm. We do onions. This is gonna have a lot of veggies. Tomatillos, just chopped up.
Just raw tomatillos,
just
no roasting
raw
or anything?
tomatillos. A quarter cup of chorizo. Now, a quarter cup of chorizo is nothing. It's not even a link.
No,
just to give us flavor. This is 8.
The flavor's great.
I'm glad you guys like it.
Yes.
This serves 8 portions. So
oh my goodness,
this is chipotle chiles. So a little bit of heat. That's how I make up with a little bit of flavor for all better for you things. A little bit of the sauce that comes with the chipotles, which is called adobo.
And then garlic.
Garlic.
Of course.
We love garlic. Yum. We're going to stir it. We're going to pretend that this is going to cook about 10 minutes. Magic of TV.
And the onions are really going to sweat and really come together nicely.
Again, and I've upped it the amount of veggies that normally a recipe of carnitas has. So we're adding a lot more fiber, which is key, by the way. So now that this is done, or pretend that this is done, first we're going to add the
carnita is going back.
Carnitas are going to go back in. Now, normally this would cook 10 minutes. So let's pretend that 10 minutes passed.
And that's just going to soften the meat even more.
Exactly. And all the flavors are going to have a little wetting. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Now, usually you have refried beans when you're making.
Refried beans. I have taken black beans. I've washed all the sodium out of them to make them leaner. Now, those are going to go in.
And how long does that come together?
And a little bit of cilantro. We're going to let that sit like 5 minutes. Cilantro. I like using a ton of cilantro. But you can use as much as you want. A little bit of salsa verde, by the way. The recipe is in the book. I keep this in my trays in the freezer.
In the freezer. That's so great.
Because I use it in my egg whites in the morning. I use it on even in my tuna fish. If I open up a can and I'm lazy for flavor. So you can buy it store-bought. But you know what? It's a lot cleaner if you make it yourself at home. It's so easy. We mix.
So how long would this sit and simmer? Because
I would say about 10, 15 minutes.
So beginning to end, when everything is in the pot, it's 20 minutes?
Not even.
Not even
less than that. And if you make
look at that.
big batches, this freezes beautifully. So I tend to bake a ton of it, and I do individual portions in Ziploc bags, and I freeze it. We've got brown rice here. Normally for myself, I'll do quinoa. And sometimes I'll serve it either with corn tortillas or I'll do it with lettuce tortillas. Depending on what I've consumed during the day, I kind of play with it. And now we're going to top it up with some...
I don't think I'd even put it over any sort of carb. I would just eat it like that.
That's what I was saying,
Good
depending
Lord,
on
a lot
the
of students
day.
that do that. Now, I understand that in 2002 you were diagnosed with lupus.
Correct.
And that experience for you really kind of changed the way that you look at food. Tell us about that.
Food is medicine.
Yes.
Food can be medicine or food can be what's getting us sick. And we know that lifestyle accounts for more or less between 40 to 50% of all of our inflammatory diseases, which lead to everything and gut health. So changing how you eat is key.
Yeah.
Some avocado, we've put some radishes. This is just toppings. We're gonna add a little bit more cilantro.
Because why not? You love the cilantro?
We love cilantro, even on ice cream, if you ask me.
Are you serious?
I eat cilantro on everything.
Oh my goodness.
So herbs and spices are a great way of imparting flavor. And you know, people are always scared that they're gonna go bad. If you think that yours are about to go bad, then just put them on everything or chop them up and put them in a little bit of bouillon or in stock.
idea.
Freeze them, and that way you always have some ready to go
That's a good
into
idea.
anything you're gonna cook.
And I love that you say that because, you know, people think fat is flavor, but spices are flavor too. It doesn't have to be the fat.
It's everything. And just cooking smarter. And we've learned so much, you know, through the years of how to make food better for you, that it's all, and every little change adds up. If you can spare from 1,300 calories, we've gone to 280 calories. And I'm not telling you eat lettuce with lemon or eat grilled chicken. I'm giving you a hearty, comfort meal.
Yeah, that does not seem like it has that
200
few
calories
because
of
this
going
is
in.
so tasty.
Exactly
So
right.
that is.
You've not restricted the flavor and
goodness.
the enjoyment, like the comfort level of eating this meal still is there for sure. Like
This is so
I don't feel
good.
any sacrifice in those departments.
And
That's the whole point.
the carnita is so tender.
Yay.
Oh my gosh,
Beautifully
you
done.
did a
Beautifully done.
fantastic
Thank you
job.
so
Thank you,
much.
honey.
And full
Thank
recipe,
you.
of course, as always, go to hallmarkchannel.com, and you can also connect with Ingrid on her website as well. Thank you again. Let you guys dig in a little bit. Woo! Coming up next.